Thanks everyone for tuning into this new video from Sabertooth Computing in our new series called System Maintenance and Cleaning. In our last video, we showed you how to clean and install fans, and today we're going to be showing you how to install, remove, and clean RAM. Please enjoy the video, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. So next up, we're going to do cleaning and maintenance of our RAM. This is RAM. All it does is basically feed data to the CPU. It temporarily stores it so that the CPU can use it when it gets around to it. This is Kingston HyperX DDR3. I guess they call it HyperX Blue because it's blue. To clean RAM, you could just take a paper towel. I don't think we're going to bother with this because RAM really doesn't get that dirty unless it's in your computer for a long time. But yeah, to remove it, you just basically pop down these two tabs. This particular motherboard only requires that you pop down one. And make sure to put it in the proper DIMM slots. You can see that we have them color-coded here, so that ASUS was kind enough to do that for you, so you can just plug it in the right slots. And make sure to line up this little notch here with the notch there in the DIMM slot. And that's basically all there is to it. So here's our RAM. This is Kingston HyperX DDR3. It runs at 1333 megahertz. This is an 8 gigabyte kit, so that means that this is a 4 gigabyte stick and another 4 gigabyte stick. You can get up to 64 gigabytes of RAM depending on what motherboard you have. And it really doesn't benefit having more RAM unless you're doing things like video editing or Photoshop or anything like that. Those things require a lot of memory because what RAM does is it just temporarily stores data for the CPU to process. So everything that you do on your computer at one time goes through the RAM. It gets temporarily stored there, and then it goes to the CPU to process. That's what the frequency is for. This is running at 1333 megahertz, and you can get kits all the way up to 2133 megahertz, and that's basically just the speed that the memory and the data transfers to the CPU. You can get higher capacities up to 64 gigs, like I said before. However, you won't really benefit from doing that if you already have enough RAM. If you already have enough, you won't see any performance jump by adding more or faster frequencies. To clean RAM, you could basically just take some paper towel, wipe it off, and then try to get off as much dust as you can, but you shouldn't really bother doing that unless it's really dirty because it won't really benefit anything, honestly, because having dust on there isn't really going to make it run any hotter. RAM doesn't run hot at all, but that's basically the reason that they have this little thing on here. The only reason is because they want it to look nice, and that's a good idea. Everybody likes their computer to look nice, but there really is no benefit to having heat spreaders on it because it doesn't run hot. And back in the DDR2 days and the DDR days, they didn't really have any heat spreader at all. All they had was the bare PCB, and they didn't have any heat spreader because there really wasn't any heat to spread. Hey everyone, thanks for tuning into this video where we showed you how to clean and install RAM. In our next video, we're going to be showing you how to remove and install and clean your CD drive. Please don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe on this video if you want to see more.